I got one last thing I'm going to show you. Like I said, when I asked Richard, the first night Richard told me who he really was, because he never told me. You know, he never even told me he was in the military. But the first night he told me that, I was working. I'm in my uniform working, and he told me that. And I pulled out my cell phone and I recorded him. This is the only video I have of Richard. So I'll show it to you. It's only about a minute and a half, and this is him the first night explaining to me who he was. So Richard Flaherty is telling me the story of how he was the shortest guy in the military for his knowledge. Go ahead.
Well, according to the Army itself, there's no one shorter than 4'9". I think you have to be 5 foot to get in the military. So after a congressman or a 3-star general, they would take a physical. I was allowed in, and they called me on a Friday. They said, well, you got to recommend a weight before you hyphen out your weight. So they said, Monday you have to come in for another physical. We got to weigh you. They have to be 100 pounds, only 97. So I had to gain 3 pounds over the weekend. Well, I gained 6. They stayed with me till this day. I'm 103. And that began the whole escalate. I went to basic AIT.
And where were you stationed in Nam?
We began in Benwell. We went up north for the Tet Offensive. So it was up there with I-4, close to the militarized zone. And
what was your rank?
I began by then I was a second lieutenant. By the time I left, I was a first lieutenant.
Right.
Then,
and what years were you there from?
In Vietnam, was there December 17th of 67 to December 17th of 1968. And went back and went to Special Forces for 3 years. And then
Who were you with the Special Forces?
Began with the 3rd Special Forces group for training. Then I went over to the 46th Special Forces Company in Thailand. And I came back to the 10th Special Forces group in Fort Devon, Massachusetts. So I have my Green Beret.
Okay, so you were a Green Beret.
Yeah.
That don't look nothing like him as I remember.
Sound like him?
Yes, sound like him. I mean, that is him, but that's not the way I remember him, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. The street was kind of hard. Yeah. Yeah. And you saw that he had the bandages.
So he had
the bandages on his head. Yeah. Yeah. But you know, he lived the way he wanted to live.